I felt like at that time, I feel like I went through depression. I don't. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time, my name is Aletta, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And yeah, to the person who's watching this video for the first time, who's seeing me actually for the first time, welcome. Hope you subscribe, hope you become part of our beautiful family by clicking on the red subscribe button down below. And to my new subscriber, thank you and warm welcome to you. Hope you love it here, hope you enjoy. So yeah, today we're doing something pretty much different. We're not vlogging today, and I guess we'll be doing a story time. As you have seen by the title of this video, I'll be talking about the struggles that I went through, or the challenges that I went through after graduating. So yeah, hope I do not miss anything because I didn't write anything down, but yeah, let's get into it. So after graduating, as I know most of people do the planning of their life, I also had a plan that after graduating, I'm gonna get a job of my qualification, I'm gonna buy myself a house and a car and all those good things. Unfortunately, things did not go according to my plan, and yeah, I've went through some challenges after in my job hunting journey after graduating. So yeah, I remember during that time when I was after graduating, my mom was actually not working because I wanted to do my honors straight away, and I had to go back home. And when I was at home, my mom was like, you know what, in the meantime, I think you can actually start doing your license while we wait and I get a job so that I can go back and do your honors degree. And I was like, it's fine by me. And then I started doing the driver's license. And one day when we at practice, I got a call that invites me to an interview. Actually, I was applying like a mad person, like I was applying for those internships. I was literally like applying almost every day, and because I had that plan that after graduating I'll get a job straight away. So yeah, so I was applying and applying, and then that one day I got a call that invites me to an interview in Johannesburg, and I had to come to Johannesburg for that interview. It was a very big company. It was actually an internship of a qualification that I did, though, so it was a happy moment for me. And at that time, I feel like the stipend was actually not bad as well. So I was very excited, even though it was my first interview. I didn't know what to expect, but I did some practice with my mom with the interview questions that we got online. So yeah, I came to Johannesburg and then I went for that interview. I was dressed pretty much well. Like when I got there, people were like, you look very nice. And you know, when they say first impression counts. So I got to that interview and I was very nervous. I don't want to lie, I was very, very nervous because it was my first interview. I didn't know what to expect. I was even shaking, like that person really saw that this person is really scared or nervous. And she offered me something to drink. I think I said I would love some water, and they gave me some water, and then they started asking me questions. And throughout, I feel like after getting the second question, I was starting to, you know, because I was usually talking about myself, and I know myself, obviously. So yeah, I started to be a little comfortable, and I did answer all the questions that they actually asked me, and I was very happy with my answers. So I was actually positive that I'll actually do get that internship. And then they said if I've made through, I'll get a call to come for assessment. And I went back home, I was very positive, and actually I did get that call to come back and do the assessment. So we went for assessment, and it was really nothing hectic. And yeah, after that I smiled. I was like, you know what, I did really get the job. I have that faith, and I'm very much positive that I'll get the job. Considering that the assessment was not bad at all. So they told us within a week, if you haven't received a call within a week, then you can call back and just check what's happening. So yeah, I'm one of those people who did not receive the call, and I had to call. So I called them, gave them my details, and they checked on the system. The lady was like, girl, you actually did pass your interview and your assessment. I wonder why you didn't get a call. And people did receive the call, and they're starting training next week. But anyway, there is a second group that's coming, and I guess you'll be in the second group. So do not worry, you'll get a call to come for training with the second group. And I was like, okay, great stuff. And then I started feeling pretty much well, and I waited and I started getting stressed as well because I wasn't receiving that call. So I called them back again, and they told me that people were called and they're studying on Wednesday. I think I called on a Monday, and they told me that people are starting on Wednesday. Like, girl, did I not cry? Like, I cried so bad. Like, I was going through the most that time, you know. Like, it was too much for me. Like, God, why? It was going to be very bad time if I didn't know that I actually made it on both the assessment and the interview. I feel like if I didn't call, then I was like, I didn't get a call, so it means I didn't make it. But for the fact that I knew that I actually made it, and someone just decided to maybe give that position to their family or their friends or their lover or whatsoever, it was like too much for me. And for me to talk about this, I just want to let you know, guys, that these things really happen. Like, there is those people who actually give our jobs to other people, or they're selling our jobs to other people. Saying my job, it's because I've actually made it on the interview and the assessment. It's basically my job now. It's just that I didn't sign the contract. So the only thing that was left for me is to sign the contract, and they decided to give my contract to other people or to someone else. Like, it was too much for me, guys. I don't want to lie. Like, I felt like at that time, I feel like I went through depression. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to do anything. It was just a lot for me, knowing that, why? How can this happen to me? Like, how can this happen to me? That I found a job and my job was given to someone else who did not work for that position. Like, why? And for the fact that it was actually a big company, and I'll be doing the job that I went to school for. Yeah, no, I didn't take that well at all. Like, I did not take that well at all. And I was forced to go back home, and I continued to actually apply for those internships. And I remember, I think I had to come back this side because my mom eventually got a job, and I registered for my honors degree, and I had to come this side and to study. I continued to apply, and I remember I got this other call for interview in Randburg. I went to that interview, and like, we were so many, and then to my surprise, it was a group interview. I'm like, then and there I was like, you know what, this one might not be the one. So, but then I went to that interview, and I passed that interview, and they said we should go and do observation of what we'll actually be doing. I went with this guy, and we went to Edgar's, and then he was opening clothing accounts for people and insurance. Yeah. That guy was actually there to show me how it's done and just to take in some tips and strategies that's actually working for him. But that guy, he was very good with it. He was very, very good. I don't want to lie. He was getting those people to open accounts, the insurance as well. And I knew in my heart that tomorrow I'm not coming back here. Just that I didn't want to disappoint the guy. But to me, I was like, nope, I know I did marketing, but I'm not going to do this. This is not for me. And for the fact that there was no basic salary, you know, no basic salary, it's only commission. So if I go there and I don't even find anyone to open that account, I went there for nothing. No way. I was like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna do that. And I went back home, and tomorrow I didn't go. That's actually quitting your job in the first day of your job, actually. Yeah, did I say that right? I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't go the next day. So yeah, and it was too much for me, guys. I don't want to lie. Like, that planning thing, it's good, but it's not good because it'll mess up with you. Because maybe if I didn't plan that my life is going to be this way, this way, this way, I didn't have any expectations that, yeah, but it really did mess up with me. And I remember I got another call. It was actually an email, and that email, it was more like a group email. You CC'd everyone in that email, our numbers and all that, inviting us to an interview in Kempton Park. I don't remember the place and all the details, but I remember that it was a group of people, and I took this other lady's number, and then we started chatting on WhatsApp. And I wasn't that comfortable with going to that interview. Something to me was like, oh, this is fishy. Like, I didn't trust that email at all. And we both know that people are getting scammed, people are getting kidnapped, and all those things, because we are desperate to get that job, you know. So we spoke with that lady. I'm like, you know what, I'm not going. And even that lady, I don't know, she said she will see in the morning. But for me, when I spoke even to my partner, he was like, this seems like a scam. And yeah, I didn't go. And then when I spoke to that lady later on, she said she didn't go, but she was in communication with someone who went, and they nearly got kidnapped. So basically, that was a scam. So yeah, me talking about this, I just want to make people aware, maybe our graduates, those who are doing final year, that things might not go in according to your plan. You might not find that job like after graduating, or it might take time. And you should be aware, very much aware of the scams that are going rounds and rounds. People are being raped, people are being kidnapped, people are paying a lot of monies to just get the job, because you have that pressure that I've just graduated and I want to get a job so that I can buy this car and live this kind of life. So it's not that easy for other people. Yes, they actually do find the job just after graduating, but also we have lots and lots of graduates who are struggling to find jobs. And also, do not settle for something that will sacrifice, you'll be basically sacrificing your mental health. So hence I also quit my job that first day. That Edgar's work of opening clothing accounts and insurance and all that without a basic salary, no. So regardless of how desperate you are, some of the things, you know, they do not align with you, and you shouldn't sacrifice that. And Yeah, so I continued with my studies, and I'm one person who I don't want to be dependent on other. Like, I do not know how to ask for money. Like, it's a very difficult thing to me. Like, it's very difficult to ask people for money. Like, I from an early age I love that financial independence basically. And one day I was seated and I would see on Instagram people selling stuff and all that. I was like, you know what, let me just try and talk to my mom that I have this business idea that I want to start, because I I'm not getting that job. So in the meantime, maybe I can actually sell this thing so that I can actually have an income for myself. And yeah, I remember my mom gave me 2000 or 2.5, and I went and bought some clothes at China Mall, and I started selling on Instagram. And yeah, my business was actually doing well. I would get customers, and yeah, so sometimes you just have to start something for yourself while you're waiting for that job, because it's not easy. And also, I know, not for me alone, it's not easy to be dependent on other people. So start something. If you are presented with an opportunity as well that aligns with you, that you feel like you can do it, just grab it with both your hands. Just grab it with both your hands. And also, for me, I'm one person who believes in business more than anything. Hence, I did business. I did my honors in business management, and I did marketing as well. So you can tell that I believe in business more than anything. So if you have that opportunity to start your own business, even if you are a graduate, don't be ashamed to sell. Don't be ashamed. Yeah, but like, don't live by that. I'm one person who doesn't care what people are saying. Like, you're not doing anything for me, and you do not know the plans I have for myself, or the purpose of me doing whatever that I'm doing. So why should I care about you? Why should I care what you say about myself? So yeah, I'm that person who doesn't care whether you're saying Aleta is doing or what or whatever. Like, it's not doing anything for me. It's not doing anything for me, because if you listen to people, you would never have anything in your life, or you would never do something that you feel like you would never actually do anything for yourself, or do whatever that you want to do, because you constantly have that thing in your head that says, what if people laugh at me, what if people are talking about me behind my back, and all those things. Let them talk. They will always talk. Whatever. Well, if ever you get that job, the job of your qualification, and you do things for yourself, they will always talk. Like, people always have something to say. So what I'm basically trying to say is just do your thing. Do your thing and live your life. And yeah, people will always talk, man. People will always have something to say. So if you are presented with that opportunity, and if you are that person who is business minded, or you feel like the waiting is too much, obviously the waiting is too much, um, just do something. Just keep yourself busy with something, and you might find that whatever that you'll be doing might be your breakthrough. So you never know. So just do something. Start that business, and you'll thank yourself later, because you do not know the day that you'll find the job. You do not know the day that you'll find that job that you are qualified for. And sometimes you'll be presented with something that is not, you'll be presented maybe with a job opportunity that is not of your qualification, but you have to grab that with both your hands and do your best in that while you are in the waiting. of getting your qualified job. So that's basically my story, and I didn't wait. I actually started something for myself, and that did pretty much well. Even though I stopped because of my studies and all that and other stuff that I believe that we deserve a part two of this story. It was very difficult for me until an opportunity was given to me, and I grabbed that opportunity with both my hands, and I thank God for that. I thank God for that. And yeah, I believe we will have part two of how things went until this far. Yeah, how things are going, how things went from that stage to the point that to a point where I am right now. So I believe we deserve part two. I don't want the story to be very long. You know, guys, that I don't like my videos to be very long because people get bored and they do not finish watching the video. So I do not want that. So I believe 30 minutes max is enough. So for now, so yeah, that's life, man. We plan, but God decide, and His plans are bigger than our dreams. What He will never leave nor forsake us. He will make a way for us. So even you who have graduated, you're not finding that job, and you feel like it's the end of the road, or you are one person who's picky in terms of you want something that you're qualified for. I encourage you to take the opportunity that is presented to you. As long as it's something that you feel like you can be able to do it. If you want to start that business, start that business. Ask for that 2,000, ask for that 1,500. There are so many opportunities right now. So you just have to be ready. You just have to be ready to work, ready to put your all, and ready to work hard. And trust me, you will get the results and you'll be happy, and you wouldn't be bothering anyone to assist you financially and all that. And as a lady, as a girl, you wouldn't be in spaces where you do not want to, just because you are benefiting financially. Be in a relationship where you know it's not good for you just because the person is actually giving you money or he's doing things for you. So as a lady, I encourage all the ladies to just do your thing so that you are in a space where you feel you have to be, or where you want to be, where you are happy and content, where you are at peace. Not be in a space where you feel like it's too much for you, it's toxic, and just because there are things that you are benefiting. Independency is everything. Trust me. You to just so that you do not piss them off and they stop doing things for you. So yeah, just do your thing. Just start that little money that you have, start something. Just check on businesses that you can venture into, and you might surprise yourself and become the big thing in business, and your business just and you don't even think about going back to just applying for those internships and all those kind of things. And yeah, I believe I'll do more with us. I don't know if I can call them story time or what, guys, but yeah, also as one person who believes in business, I think maybe one day I'll share some business opportunities, or talk about the things that I do on the side, beside my 9 to 5, that are helping so much, that might also help someone out there. So yeah, I believe I can also do that. One day I'll share on those opportunities that will help you to start up your life and just become financially independent. So hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to comment down below and let us know also of the challenges that you went through or that you are going through in finding the job of your qualification, or finding that employment regardless, or the kind of business that you've started off, or the ones that you're willing to start that will help you financially, or the business that is actually doing pretty well for you, and yeah, those kind of things. So let's talk in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Just do the right thing, love, and become part of us. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. And also, yeah, I was actually thinking of changing the days that I want to upload my videos. I was thinking about Tuesday and Friday, or Saturdays. So Sunday, it's one day that I love relaxing, love having my me time, and just, I don't know, sometimes it becomes challenging for me to upload. But don't be surprised if you see my videos on Tuesday or Friday or Saturday. So yeah, I'm still thinking about that. Maybe you can comment down below on the days that you would love me to upload my videos. That will help a lot. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. See you guys on my next video. Love you guys.